the last months of the 2022, use it as your runway, as your takeoff. You can imagine a plane needs a bit of a runway before it takes off. So same thing in life. We also do need to have a bit of a runway before we take off. So I like using the last months of the year as the runway to actually gain the momentum and then enter 2023 more determined, more energized, having a clear picture, knowing what I'm gonna do next, what are my goals, what are my aspirations, what I have achieved, what are my things that what things didn't go well, what were my learnings from them. Welcome everyone to LifewithLiza podcast. Our mission at LifewithLiza is to share people's stories and the challenges that they have overcome so that those who are listening in can get the strength, the courage, and the hope to be their better selves. And today we have a special edition episode, and I am your guest, and I'll be sharing something today which is my special practice that I have been doing since I can remember myself. And I always love setting goals and reviewing them on a regular basis, and I feel like that's something that has helped me to always stay on course and know where I'm going with my life, because I feel like so often you can get caught up in the day-to-day activities that you just forget the bigger picture. And then once you pause for a moment, you could be shocked. It's like, where am I actually going? I don't know. Because once we don't put conscious effort, and once we stop asking ourselves those questions, we start losing the direction and we just start going on autopilot. So now we have only a few months left in 2022, as you might know. We are now in October, and we have October, November, and December left. So I wanted to invite you, it's something I've been doing this morning, and I want to invite you to do it as well, to start reflecting on the past 9 months, what you have done, what you have achieved, how you've been feeling lately, and just to start getting this review of 2022 in. And then doing it right now is also so beneficial because you realize that you still have 3 more months, a bit less than 3 more months, but you still have some time to do something with this year, to still make it a good one, to make it impactful, to start moving in the right direction, or to continue moving in the right direction, or even identify what the right direction for you is. Because it's so easy to, once the new year starts, 2023 will start. It's crazy that it's 2023 soon. It's so easy just to put those New Year's resolutions and just do it on New Year's, but then never come back to them or never revisit them. What I like to think, how I like to think about the last remaining months of 2022, as if it's and I think I got this idea from Jay Shetty, is the last months of the 2022, use it as your runway, as your takeoff. You can imagine a plane needs a bit of a runway before it takes off. So same thing in life. We also do need to have a bit of a runway before we take off. So I like using the last months of the year as the runway to actually gain the momentum and then enter 2023 more determined, more energized, having a clear picture, knowing what I'm gonna do next, what are my goals, what are my aspirations, what I have achieved, what are my things what things didn't go well, what were my learnings from them, and enter 2023 strong, instead of thinking about life and goal setting as if it's like a helicopter way that we just, or a rocket that we just go upwards without any runway, so we can just launch straight into our strike, and having all of this clarity and positive habits already acquired. I really like using the last few months to actually gain this momentum, for the last few months to be my runway. And that's why that's why I started this 100 days challenge, because I realized that we have less than 1/3 of the year left, and I wanted to do something meaningful with the last 100 days of 2022 for me. And the goal, or the intention, the focus of this year for me has been my podcast. So I thought, what better way to end the year than to end the year strong and to release one podcast episode a day. and to start gaining this momentum so that I can enter 2023 having done 100 episodes just prior to that. And you can imagine how much practice you get just by doing something on a daily basis, how much better you become at that. And whatever goal you will set, I will set for my podcast for 2023, it will be coming from a place of strength. It will be coming from a place when I have gained a lot of momentum and I'm already going strong with it. And I want to invite you to think about the areas of your life where you would like to start gaining momentum, or just getting more clarity on what your goals are, and just this moment of reflection where you sit down and actually start looking at your year, looking at what you have done, what you have not done, what you said that you would do, is so important, because it helps you understand where you are in life, and you start facing the truth. And the fact is sometimes that we don't like the truth, because we wrote something in January 2022, thought that it would be something that we would do, and then we never did it. And we don't like knowing that, because we want to believe that whatever we would write in January, now a New Year's resolution, actually comes true. But it comes true only if we review our goals regularly, if we track our progress, if we see where we are. And I invite you to do this hard thing and actually review how far have you come towards your goals, what have you achieved so far. Have this discussion with yourself, and maybe you have not done that much progress yet this year. Maybe something else has been happening that has impacted that, and then we still have some time in this year to make this year a great one. So you still have the time. Once you reflect on that and see what actually has been happening, you can learn from the past few months, and you can make the last 3 months strong and powerful, so that the 2023 is a great one. Because as they say, it's our life in 5 years is literally determined by the choices that we make today. So today you have a choice. You have a choice to reflect on how the past 9 months of 22 have gone by. How were they? What were some of the learnings? How far are you from your goals? Are you going in the right direction? Do you have a direction? And then you can make a decision after you have reviewed your goals and your progress in the past months. You can make a decision that you will start getting these new habits in for the past 3 months. You'll do this challenge and you'll see. And then I would still invite you, even after you set that a new goal or new challenge for the remaining 3 months of the year, to regularly reflect on that and see if you actually moving closer to it. But just having a goal in itself is so powerful. As I'm saying multiple times, but like my challenge that I'm doing at the moment is so powerful because it pushes me beyond something that's comfortable for me. It pushes me to do things that when I don't have the mood to do them, or when I don't feel well, you still do them. And that builds mental strength, it builds discipline. And because whatever you would try to aspire, whatever you would try to do in your life, you would need that mental discipline, you would need that mental strength, because there will always be hard times, there will always be things that don't go the way you planned, and you just have to continue, because otherwise you'll not achieve your goals. But if you don't have even any goals, how can you know if you're achieving something that you want to or not? So this is a motivational speech / invite to review your goals, to review your progress, to start reflecting on how do you want this year to be remembered by, what do you want to achieve in the last remaining few months of this year, and making sure that you start 2023 strong, that you have a strong foundation for that. And yeah, I hope this is a timely reminder for all of us, because 2022 will end and time will fly by faster than you think. So then we need to make sure that the steps that we are taking on a daily basis are helping us move in the right direction. Because it's the daily steps that make all the difference. It's not that one big decision that changes your life. Of course, there are some big decisions that can do so, but most of the progress is made by showing up daily, by doing that workout in this particular day. You don't need to think about huge goal. You just need to think, what can I do today to move myself closer to my big goal? How can I spend the next 3 months the remaining 3 months of 2022 to actually move myself closer to my bigger goal? What are the daily actions that I can take that will move me there? So yeah, let me know how you find this episode. What are your thoughts? Let me know also actually what are your goals for the remaining 3 months of 2022. That I would be very curious to read. My goals are podcast episodes every day for the last 100 days of 2022, workouts 5 times a week, and I'm also launching a course in this year. These are my 3 big goals for the remaining part of 2022, which I would be very proud if I manage to achieve. And I will, because once you have a goal, you just make a plan. If you enjoyed this episode, press the like button, subscribe to this channel, share it with someone, share it with a friend about whom you care and you also want them to achieve their goals and to move in the right direction. Share it as a reminder to do so. Thank you so much, and I see you tomorrow in tomorrow's episode.